At this point, ladies and gentlemen, I would like to welcome you all to the graduating of the class of 2020. And at this point, I would like to request that we all stand as we welcome in the class of 2020. They will be coming in this order. The first is Abba Fatima Muhammad, followed by Abdurrahman Hassan Tuga, Abdurrahman Husseina Tuga, Abdurrazak Imran, Abubakar Aisha Babangida, Abubakar Maryam, Abubakar Sakina Sadiq, Bakari Amina Iman Abdullahi, Bamanga Abubakar Bappa, Bamanga Ahmad, Ramsin Taher Hanifa, Ali Fatima Hamma, Haruna Abubakar Mahmoud, Ibrahim Atiku Musa, Idris Muhammad Kisina, Idrisi Alexa Alexander, Ishaka Abdul Haq Bawa, Jalabu Layuza Yakubu, Lamini Maryam Muhammadu, Madawaki Habiba Abubakar, Madhu Nicole Dauda, Mahmoud Farida Umar, Markai Melody Musa, Muhammad Siam Isa, Musa Samaila Dawa, Mustafa Magaji Ibrahim, Mustafa Maryam, Ndoma Eba, Ejekos Boriri, Inyaku Murtala Bayero Abdulaziz, Nyame Joli Akachuku, Salim Hawa Bakari, Shatima Mubarak Madu, Tahir Aisha Saad, Tahir Sambu Abba, Chima Ogumma Gabriela, Umar Aisha Abubakar, Fatima Abubakar, and Yahya Abubakar Musa. At this point, ladies and gentlemen, we remain standing as I call upon Mr. Adeboye as he leads us in the national anthem. Thank you very much, Mr. Adeboye. At this point, the maize carrier. Please, I would like to invite for the Muslim prayers, I would like to invite one of the graduates of the class of 2020, Mr. Hassan. And for the Christian prayers, I would like to invite Nicole. Please be seated. Thank you very much. At this point, ladies and gentlemen, I would like to invite to the podium a seasoned administrator, a mother to humanity. Ladies and gentlemen, at this point, help me welcome to the podium the Director AUN Schools, Mrs. Inkem Uzo Wulu, for her speech.
The Assistant Director, Academics, Vice Principal, Administration, Vice Principal ACAD, all the HODs, all our invited guests, and our special guest here, Mustafa Atiku Abubakar and his wife, representing the family and also the university. Wonderful children. I cannot thank God enough for today. It is a day we thought will not come forth because of the pandemic, and everybody was worried. As a mother and as the director, I was super worried. But I remember that when we got into SS3, we held a meeting and we decided to take a waiting day once every week. And we were talking to God concerning these exams, your graduation, and you're moving to the next level, which is going to the tertiary institution. And so I held God onto that agreement. Even though you all went home, and I'm not sure how many of you remembered, that we agreed to be waiting, to be fasting every Thursday and praying. The Muslims will go to the mosque and pray, the Christians to the chapel, and we'll all meet in the dining to break the fast. But the pandemic came in. But I said God does not deal with numbers. Even if it's only one person, he will hear us. And we continued praying, and indeed he heard us. Because when it was like, will the children finish next year? I said, God, no, that's not our agreement with you. Our agreement is that they will finish this year and they will get into the university. They will not lose any time. And today, has God answered our prayers? And if he did, I want the class of 2020 to shout, thank you, God. Thank you, God. He sincerely deserves it. And not just that he brought us back, we wrote the exams and we were waiting for the results. You know, I told you people it is not over until we see the results, isn't it? And God just puts that icing on the cake for us by giving us a beautiful result. So again, I want you to clap for yourselves. The class of 2020.
If you want the light, it's better.
And I want all the invited guests and the SS3 and 2 students to clap for class of 2020. I give you all thumbs up. I also want to say a big thank you to your parents. The journey was not easy. 6 years of huge money. So don't think it was only you doing the work. They too did super work. Especially with the situation in the country, with the economy and everything, but they saw you through. So again, I say thank you, parents, for having faith in us, leaving these wonderful children in our hands, seeing them through. I know you are going to live to ripe old age to reap the reward of your labor over the lives of these children. And my children, I also believe you are going to do your parents proud. We had a heart-to-heart conversation yesterday, no, 2 days ago. And what did I do? I brought you straight into my bedroom to talk to you, for you to know how I felt, and I poured out my heart to you. I hope you will remember every bit of that conversation. Please, my dears, that you're going into the university is not that you're going to fly. It's just the starting point. This WAEC is the starting point. You are now going to go there to show your parents and to show the schools where you will attend and to show us your teachers and the world and God particularly that He has not made a mistake, giving you the kind of parents who will take care of your welfare and giving you the kind of brains He has given you. I commit you all into the hands of the Lord, and I pray that God will continue to guide you wherever you are. And next time I hear from you, after you have all gone through your academics, I want to see you all at the top, because that is where you belong. And that's where I'll be looking out to see you. I've always told you, amongst you, we have presidents, we have senators, we have world changers, and I'm sure you're going to do that. And before I finish, I want to thank particularly the family of His Excellency Alhaji Atiku Abubakar for giving us this kind of edifice. It is not easy to find a school like this, so well equipped for you to go through, and then the sky will be your starting point. I know that He has put in so much, and unto whom much is given, much is expected. I'm sure He is also expecting you to be flyers wherever you are. And a big thank you to Daddy and the family for all the sacrifices. It's not easy, but it's sacrifices to humanity, and you will reap the reward. And Daddy will also reap the reward. The desires of his heart, God will grant him. And all the members of staff, teaching and non-teaching, I want to say a big thank you, because all of you worked and sowed into the lives of these children. And I promise you, your labor will not be in vain. And over to SS3, the baton has been handed over to you. I will not say, turn out the way they did. I will say, do better than they did, because that is also their expectation. And by God's grace, you will do that. Thank you very much, and God bless you all.
Help me with this. Thank you very much, the Director, AUN Schools. Ladies and gentlemen, we are joined by Alhaji, Mr. and Mrs. Mustafa Atiku Abubakar. A round of applause for them, please. Thank you so much for joining us. Quickly at this point, we'll go straight into the presentation of academic awards and graduation certificates. And to do this, I would like to quickly invite the presenters. I would like to invite a seasoned teacher, the Assistant Director, Academics, to join me on stage. A round of applause for him, please. Nazir Yahya Mikhail. Also, I would like to invite to join us on the stage is the Vice Principal Academics, Mrs. Asika Cecilia. A round of applause for her. And to quickly join us also on the stage, I would like to invite the OC Academics, Mr. Samuel Lopez. Thank you very much. for the academic award and graduation certificate. At this point, I would like to start with Abba Fatima Muhammad. He will be receiving the graduation certificate, followed by Abdurrahman Hassan Tuga. He will be going home with the graduation certificate. The next is Abdurrahman Husseina Tuga, who will be going home with the graduation certificate and the second position in food and nutrition. Followed by Abdul Razak Imran. He will be going home with graduation certificate. Next we have Abubakar Aisha Babangida. She will be going home with the graduation certificate, second position in chemistry, second position in ICT, best student in economics, best student in biology, and best student in civic education. We have Abubakar Mariam, who will be going home with graduation certificate. We have Abubakar Sakina Sadiq, who will be going home with graduation certificate, second position in marketing, second position in further mathematics, second position in ICT, best student in geography, best student in chemistry. The next is Bakari Amina Iman Abdullahi, who will be going home with graduation certificate, best student in arts, and also the school president. Bamanga Abubakar Bappa will be going home with graduation certificate. Bamanga Ahmad will be going home with graduation certificate. Brownson Kahe Anifa will be going home with graduation certificate, second position in geography, and second position in biology. We have Halilu Fatima Hamma. Fatima Hamma will be going home with graduation certificate, second position in IRS, best student in French, best student in English language, and overall best student in languages department. Haruna Abubakar Mahmoud will be going home with graduation certificate. Ibrahim Atiku Musa will be going home with graduation certificate. Moving on is Idris Muhammad Disina. Idris will be going home with graduation certificate, best student in further mathematics, best student in biology, best student in physics, best student in ICT, and the overall best graduating student in ICT. Idusui Alexa Exanadu will be going home with graduation certificate, discipline certificate, that's discipline prefect certificate, and the best student in science AUN schools charter. Moving on, Ishaka Abdul Haq Bawa will be going home with graduation certificate. Next is Jalabula Yuza Yakubu. Jalabu will be going home with graduation certificate. Second position in further mathematics. Second position in chemistry. Second position in ICT. Second position in marketing. The next student is Lamini Maria Hamadu. She will be going home with graduation certificate, utility prefect, AUN school charter, and second position in arts. Madawaki Habiba Abubakar. She will be going home with graduation certificate. Madubu Nicole Dauda will be going home with graduation certificate. Mahmoud Farida Umar will be going home with graduation certificate. Magai Melody Musa will be going home with graduation certificate. Ladies and gentlemen, at this point I would like to invite Muhammad Siam Isa. Muhammad Siam Isa needs a truck to carry the certificate. He will be going home with graduation certificate, second position in technical drawing, second position in ICT, second position in physics, best graduating student in mathematics, overall best student in sciences, overall best student in mathematics. Ladies and gentlemen, he is the valedictorian of the class of 2020. A big congratulations to you. Moving on, Musa Samaila Da will be going home with graduation certificate. Mustafa Magaji Ibrahim will be going home with graduation certificate. Mustafa Mariam will be going home with graduation certificate and the best student in literature in English. We have Ndoma Egba Ejegoso Oriri Oriri will be going home with graduation certificate. Second position in mathematics. Best student in technical drawing. And overall best in vocation department. Inyako Murtala Bayero Abdulaziz will be going home with graduation certificate, second position in financial accounting, second position in commerce. Inyame Jolie Akachuku will be going home with graduation certificate, best student in Christian religious studies, and best student in literature in English. Saliu Hawau Bakari. Saliu Bakari will be going home with graduation certificate and the best student in food and nutrition. We have Shetima Mubarak Madu. Mubarak will be going home with graduation certificate and second position in agricultural science. Next is Tahir Aisha Saad. Aisha Saad will be going home with graduation certificate, second best in economics, second position in civic education, best student in financial accounting, best in commerce, best student in marketing, best student in government, ladies and gentlemen, overall best student in humanities department. Tahir Sambo Abba will be going home with graduation certificate, second position in IRS, best student in history. Ugu Chima Ogomma Gabriela will be going home with graduation certificate. Umar Aisha Abubakar. Umar Abubakar will be going home with graduation certificate, second position in French, second position in government, second position in history, and best student in IRS. Moving on, Umar Fatima Abubakar. Fatima will be going home with graduation certificate and best student in agricultural science. Next is Yaya Abubakar Musa. Yaya Abubakar Musa will be going home with graduation certificate and the second position in economics. Thank you very much, the Assistant Director Academics, the VP Academics. Thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, please a round of applause as they take their seat. At this point, I would like to invite a group for a dance performance just for our entertainment. Ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome the dancers on stage.
With the remix, these boys are my sons like Phoenix. My city and state never ever seen this. You a new crown, I'm a young boy genius. On a full time, I'ma give it that penis. When this shit's done, I'ma fill up arenas. Ooh, like Gilbert Arenas. Shoot my shot, I'm still with the demons. Ooh, I keep it thorough. I got pop chicks in New York, let me come in the world. I'm in the pocket like girl. When I'm back home, no, they treat me like Robert De Niro. Took it to talk about butter and churro. Took it home, gave it a cinnamon swirl. I left it in, now I got it €1. Zeros on zeros on zeros. That's what my bank account balance say. I got a check from a shoe company, now I do anything that New Balance say. I bought her a plane ticket out of state. I got me a shorty from Runaway, said I'm in town today. She said she coming over and she down to stay. I got a hit, she been playing that shit, so when she pull up on me, I know what she about to say. What's poppin'? Brand new whip, just hopped in. I got options, I can pass that bitch like Stockton. Just joshing, I'm spending this while they locked in. My mind got rid of them toxins. Sports in the top 10. Callin' my bitch, tell her bring me that noggin. Burn real good, shit started. I like a thing with no models, good bro with no college. Call me the baby, no time. I'm real creative and stylish. That's in my dinner. I seen that hit make them spin. And I just flew back from LA on the jet. Yesterday I go back and forth like I play tennis. I fuck with you, yeah, I've been through a still on the billboard and number one song and you can't. And now they got so fucking rich, all these hustles on dick. I still don't give a fuck what you say. She eat like a Batman, nigga, whoop a nigga like a Batman, nigga. I just put him in the Batmobile. The reason I ain't fucking with the cat bad niggas, cause the cat bad niggas in their rap train. You know I'm talking like to take it easy. I'm rocking water down with niggas crazy. These niggas water down, they drinking Fiji. My whip is orange and brown like I'm in Cleveland. My bitch is yellow like a soda. Dance good night. El Germano.
Si kamo FI, ok ako tetaye. Bro, man, my name they dance good, blood. You know me dance good, blood. Baby Stogie, I'm all baby Stogie. I'm so running, yes, are you all over Rosa? Dance blood, are you all over Rosa? And I'm from you, and I'm from my guy, I'm from the pound, yeah, need like that.
Back with the realness. These boys all my sons like Phoenix. My city and state never ever seen this. Jimmy Neutron, I'm a young boy genius. I'm a full town, I'ma give it that penis. When this shit's done, I'ma fill up arenas. Ooh, like Gilbert Arenas. Shoot my shot, I'm still with the demons. Ooh, I keep it thorough. I got 5 chicks in New York, that means one in each borough. I'm in new pocket like Burrow. When I'm back home, no, they treat me like
Thank you very much. Please, one more time, let's give them a round of applause, please. We are joined by the alumni, and the alumni is ably represented by Fatima John Elias, Zanna Bintu Kulima, Amsa Yakubu. Please, they are all here. Ladies and gentlemen, please a round of applause for them as they come in to take their seats. All right, thank you very much. We appreciate your presence. At this point, I would like to invite a distinguished leader, a young man that has lived an exemplary life all through from the first year to the 6th year. Ladies and gentlemen, help me welcome the head boy of the college of the graduating class of 2020, Yaya Musa. Please keep clapping, celebrate this young man. He has distinguished himself. He is indeed an influential leader. He will be joined by his deputy, Ndoma Egba Oriri. Also, ladies and gentlemen, I would like to invite another outstanding leader, the head girl of the college and the graduating class of 2020, Abubakar Sakina Sadiq. She will be joined by the deputy head girl, Madubu Nicole Dauda. They are indeed outstanding leaders. Thank you very much. You can be seated. And at this point, I will invite the head boy for his speech. Ladies and gentlemen, a round of applause for the head boy, Musa Yaya.
Good evening, distinguished guests. Distinguished guests. Please permit me to take this off Twitter. It's going to fall, so I have to. Okay, once again, good evening to the executive director, to the students here, and to the distinguished guests here too. Well, class of 2020, guys, how far now? I said, guys, how far now? Well, guys, we finally made it. And although it's not as we imagined, because we all assumed our parents would be here, our family, friends, and everyone. But today, it's just us. And I tell you guys, right now, as I'm up on the stage, I'm really, really happy and I'm very proud of every single one of you. So, as it goes on right now, I might as well begin my speech. Guys, your attention please. Thank you. As we're here right now, I like to believe that it's a dream and that everything that's happening right now is also a dream, but then to say that would be, a lie, because right now, I'm really Okay, sorry guys. I'm actually ready to begin now. Sorry about that, sorry. So, to be honest, I don't know what's harder, either being on the stage right now or reading this speech that I had to write. Because from the first moment I started writing this speech, I had doubts that it's even possible to begin to draft any of our memories right down because we've had a lot of them. Because even as I was writing it, even memories that I'd forgotten, memories that passed and faded, I began to remember every single one of them. And as I was reliving those moments again and again, and as I wrote this, and it wasn't even until I began that I realized that the speech I'd be giving, that speech right now, will not only be written on this, but also on your faces, like every single one of you guys. Every single one of you here today, and even those that have progressed from this level to the next, just like we will after today, if God grants us the opportunity, just like He has granted us the opportunity to be here right now, and to meet each other. And I can tell you, I'm proud, and once again, I'm very proud to be here in front of you. And I can tell you, I'm proud that it doesn't matter how we got here, but that we're here. And it doesn't feel like a dream, because I'm sure the laughter I was receiving when I got up on here, and the love coming from you guys is real. Just like the love and support you guys gave me in my times of doubt, the times I was unhappy, and even right now as I'm standing right here in front of every single one of you. And I tell you guys, I want this to last forever, but then I'd only be creating an illusion, because I wouldn't want this to end ever, but it has to. And although this may be our very last day, and probably is, and actually is, our very last day as AUN Academy students, that means that means no more compulsory prep, because nobody here likes prep. Because I'm very sure right now that every single one of you isn't going to miss Mr. Godwin's constant. Where's Mr. Godi? Mr. Godi here. Anyway, Mr. Godi's, as you guys would call it, Wa'azi, because Mr. Godwin would call every single one of us and give us a speech, his long-lasting, if not everlasting speech. And every single one of us here would wonder, every single one of us here to class of 2020 would wonder where he got all those words from, because I was very sure that no normal human being could give a talk that long. And let's not forget people like Mr. Yakubu, who never ever failed to dial our numbers. Mr. Yakubu in particular, I believe I'm the only one here right now that hasn't had his number dialed. If you were in Washington, you know what I mean. And Mr. Yakubu doesn't want to believe that. So, Mr. Yakubu, wherever you are, I'm saying it again. I'm the first student to ever go through a hostel without having his number dialed. And to our daddy, Mr. Uche. Mr. Uche, Mr. Uche, we thank you for your constant reminder that, well, we're here not just as students, but as a family. And although the Shingbai guys, the Shingbai group, and I know yourselves now, won't have it too easy with you, we thank you, sir. And to all the other boarding staff here today. Well, Mr. Tony, towards Mr. Tony, I haven't seen any of them here today, but then Mr. Tony, with his endless capability to spot a phone or any crime can be committed. Mr. Tony, you will not see us again. And finally, to all the boarding staff, I thank all of you because I know managing students is a very tough job. And now to the admin, that is to my wonderful mother, Mrs. Ikem Uzolu. We thank you, Ma, for your endless and continuous reminder that we are your wonderful children, and also to always find the black goats in the day. And I tell you, we found that black goat, Ma, and that's why we're here today. Please, can you guys give her a round of applause? And to Mr. Praise, the Vice Principal, thank you, sir, for all you've done for us, every single thing you've done for us. You're the man always on ground, the man of action, and we assure you, sir, everything, every single one of the management have done for us, we will not disappoint you guys when we leave this school. And finally, to my main guys, I like to say that guys, I'm going to miss every single one of you. To people like Skele, that will never come to class with pen, but can leave with five. And to people like Hack, the crazy Batman. To people like Bayero, disciplinary prefect, we see you. Hawa, and to the rest of every single one of you, thank you. And also, before I go back to my seat, because I like to say that although the coronavirus had us all on our backs, we're all here standing, and we assure you that everything that comes ahead and towards us, we're going to take it down. And the bonds that have been formed today in this school and ever since are not just bonds as friends, but bonds as family. And we assure you that the bonds will never, ever break. To death do us part, guys. And I'd like to say one more thing. Today no be yesterday, guys. Oh, it is what it is. Thank you.
Thank you very much, our head boy for the graduating class of 2020. Thank you so much for your outstanding speech. At this point, I would like to invite to the podium the head girl of the college and the graduating class, Abubakar Sakina.
Standing on existing protocol, please permit me to call on my beautiful deputy, Nicole Dauda, because I can't give this speech without her. I will start by saying Alhamdulillah. We appreciate God for sparing our lives and bringing us all together today, despite all the obstacles the world faced this year. As of today, I am happy and honored to stand here before you all, not just as a student of this prestigious school, but also as the graduating head girl of the class of 2020. I cannot explain in greater words how glad I am to have been able to serve not just this school, my classmates, and the staff, but the developing city of Yola. I want to extend my thanks to all who trusted me with this huge responsibility. My thanks go to the non-teaching and auxiliary staff of AUN Academy, the transport staff, maintenance, security, and most importantly, Chef John and his kitchen staff. To all the teachers who dug deep in from their vast knowledge in their specific fields and their words of wisdom, we are truly grateful for all you've done for us to understand and learn everything you taught us. To the AUN Academy boarding staff, Thank you for being our defenders, putting us on the right path, cautioning and advising us when we were in the wrong. To Miss Chavy, thank you for being the life of the party for the girls. Miss Rita, our personal advisor. Mr. Tony, our ever-listening ear. Mr. Razak, our putbam. Mr. Akubu, our smiley. Mr. Uche, our carrying hawk. Miss Selin, who watches over us like a mother bird. And Mr. Godwin, our fountain of wisdom. Your collective words and guidance Your collective words and guidance will forever remain with us. Miss Cecilia, VP Academics, you are the best biology teacher anyone can ever ask for. Thank you so much, ma'am. To Mr. Praise, I can't praise you enough because no praise will ever quantify or qualify what we feel about you. You've both been truly remarkable and beyond exceptional. You have our gratitude. Finally, to a woman, a superwoman, our one and only Miss Ike Mozawulu. Mommy, thank you. Thank you so much. You always said we, the class of 2020, are a special set, and we are honored to be called special by you. As we take the next step forward in life, we shall keep making you proud, and we must ensure we make you proud. It's been tremendous that you are in our lives. You have been fantastic towards us in terms of service and dedication to see that we become the best people we can be. I am glad to be here, standing before you all. I won't be here without my parents. Class of 2020, will we be here without our parents? None of us would be. For all the sacrifices you made, school fees you paid, visitings and clothing, we are highly grateful. To my parents, I am proud to be your daughter, honored to come out of the Abubakar Sadiq family, to represent and bear the family name, and to see to it that I be the daughter that you will always smile at and be proud to call every time. As I round up, some parting words to the class of 2020 and everyone reading or listening to this. Something my mom always told me. In every situation, there is always a reason why things do happen. Though we may or may not understand why they do happen, but I believe it's to make us stronger, wiser, and be able to face and withstand other challenges ahead of us. To the class of 2020, what can I say? We are truly special. We came into secondary school with Ebola and we're living with Corona. Wow. We're a force to be reckoned with. We're truly unstoppable. I will meet each and every one of you, and you are a family I will never forget. To my fellow graduates, I wish us a successful life and career ahead of us. God bless class of 2020. We've made it. Peace out, guys.
A round of applause for our head boy, the head girl, and their deputies as they take their seat. Ladies and gentlemen, please a round of applause for them. Thank you very much. At this point, I would like we'll go straight to the presentation of plaques to the best students. And to do this, I would like to invite to the podium, on stage, Alhaji Mustafa Atiku Abubakar to help us present the plaques to the best students. A round of applause for him, please. And also, I would like to invite on stage the Assistant Director Academics to help us make this presentation. A round of applause for him, please. Quickly, I will invite Abubakar Aisha Babangida. Abubakar Aisha Babangida, Best Student in Economics, Best Student in Biology, and Best Student in Civic Education. Abakar Sakina Sadiq, Best Student in Geography, Best Student in Chemistry. Next is Bakari Amina Iman Abdullahi, Best Student in Arts. Brownson Kahen, next is Halilu Fatima Hamma, Best Student French, Best Student English Language. We have Idris Mohammed Disina. Idris Mohammed Disina, Best in Further Mathematics, Biology, Physics, and ICT. Idusi Alexa Exanadu, Best Student in Science, AUN Schools Charter. And next is Lami Mariam Hamadu, followed by Madawaki Muhammad Siam Isa. He is the valedictorian for the class of 2020. Then we have Mustafa Mariam. Mustafa Mariam, Best Student, Literature in English. We have Ndoma Oriri. Ndoma Oriri, Best in Technical Drawing. We have Inyame Julie Akachuku, Best in Literature, Best in CRS. Also, we have Saliu Hawa Abu Bakari. Saliu Hawa Bakari. Saliu Hawa Bakari, Best in Food and Nutrition. We have Tahir Aisha Saad. Overall Best in Humanities Department. Tahir Sambu Abba. Best Student History. We have Umar Aisha Abubakar. Best Student IRS. And we have Umar Fatima Abubakar. Best student in agricultural science. A big congratulations to the class of 2020. Please, a round of applause as Alhaji Mustafa Atiku Abubakar and the Assistant Director Academics takes their seat. Ladies and gentlemen, a round of applause for them, please. And at this point, I will invite Ambrose Ihekuna.
Once again, good evening. While the presentations were going on, these members of the alumni walked in. They are Biliaminu Duhu and Sadiq Juro. You are both welcome to this event. Now is the presentation of Outstanding Leadership Awards. Permit me to once again call back to the stage Alhaji Mustafa Atiku Abubakar, the Vice Principal Administration, Mr. Praise Abdul Karim, and the Supervisor, Charter School, Rose Clarkson. Please, could you please come and do this presentation of these awards? And starting with the head boy, Musa Yaya Abubakar. The assistant head boy, Ndoma Eba Oriri. The girl, Abubakar Sakina Sadiq, and her assistant, Mabu Nicole Dowder. The discipline prefect, female, Abdurrahman Husseina Tuga. Social prefect, female, Salihu Hawa Bakari. The health prefect, Brownson Kehen Adiafok. Sports prefect, female, Uma Fatima Abubakar. Dining hall prefect, female, Ugo Chima Ogomma Gabriela. Academic prefect, female, Abubakar Aisha Babangida. Dining hall prefect, male, Idris Muhammad Disina. Social Prefect Male, Ibrahim Atiku Musa. Health Prefect Male, Nyame Jolly Akachuku. Discipline Prefect Male, Nyako Muritala Baero Abdulaziz. Sports Prefect Male, Muhammad Siyam Isa. Boarding Prefect Male, Bamanga Abubakar Bapa. Academic Prefect Male, Bamanga Ahmad. Utility Prefect Magaji Ibrahim. Boarding Prefect Male, Abdulhaq Bar, please. And Discipline Prefect Female, Abubakar Maria. Thank you, Naji Atiku, Mustafa Atiku Abubakar, VP Administration. And moving on, once again, we have a dance performance. Please, dancers at the backstage, take the stage now. Dancers, please, Deborah, Victor at the backstage. The stage is open to you.
Hi guys. Hello. Hi. So today I'll be singing a song for you guys, and it won't be with instruments because I just want you guys to hear the wording. So enjoy. So much pressure. Why so loud? If you don't like that sound, you can turn around. They're gonna go. And the road is uphill battle. They look good as I climb. They're ferocious, precocious. They get braggadocious. They're not gonna stop. They like the view from the top. While they're so done, they're so over it. Sometimes they mess up, they F up, they hit and miss. But it's okay, they're cool with
so cool. I think I'm blessed to express what is within me. My life, my swag. I kill the pride and I invest the. Come on, make some noise in the house. Chasing my goal. Make some noise in the house. Are you happy to be here? Amazing crafts. After for some years, we're back again with my brother. Can you take it back? I guess you love the butterfly on a G-shirt. Who knows that I will come true, but it's so cool. Can you take it back, please, from the beginning? Let me see you wave your hands in the air. Yo! Who knows that I will come true, but it's so cool. I'm blessed to express what is within me. My life, my swag, and the brain skill to kill the vibes. Chasing my goal, chasing your goal. They just call it a goal. I get a dope design. Amazing crafts, beautiful colors that can take you all on the Let me see you go. I know you love the graphics on my t-shirt. I guess you love the butterfly on my G-shirt. On my G-shirt. From designer, designer. You life of a time, reading on design, one of a kind. Now who knows? No, you can't do it. That's design. I get the grades on the MRC. Made a good grade AB. Let them see how far can we go. We got too much swag. And the girls are beautiful. And the picture. Listen, how far can we go? Yeah, how far can we go? Yeah, how far can we go? How far can we? What? Alright, are you ready? You're beautiful and perfectly irreversible. Such a perfect family that chooses and lives on the break. Keep on doing, keep on feeling because I'm physically invincible. Relax. Let me introduce ideas to you. 5 years dedication and all serious concentration. It's an easy celebration to heal our own innovation. This is a celebration to our own dedication. We're going hard to the top of the general federation. Tiger, we are strong cause we're made for the top. We keep on pushing, keep on drilling. We got no time to relax. We focus on the great things you can dare imagine. This is just a history for a 2, 3 victory. No one run the run of success without failure, but it's sure from the brain and that's where we're headed. No retreat, no surrender. That's our God of ammo. To the sky, we come. Now we come again. We say we got too much swagger. And the girls are beautiful. DJ, let's go to the next song. Come on, talk to your neighbor. Tell us in at this year. Hold on. Alright, let's do this together. Just talk to your neighbor. Tell us in at this year. Oh, you don't want to buy bands to your mom? You don't want to buy bands to your mom? Alright, now you're gonna have one this year. DJ, are you ready? Let's go. I'm somewhere in my future. And I look much better than I look right now. It's my Kairos mom. G-Man, sing it. Look your neighbor for the eye. Tell us that this year, never not this year. Alright, see, say never not this year, never not this year. What? Now my Kairos moment. Now my Kairos moment. Now my Kairos, listen, don't say never not dying, never time. They kind of blessing where the babies in the holy head. Holy head. Now my Kairos. Listen up. What? They kind of blessing where the babies in the holy head. Holy head. I just say hold my head. They kind of blessing where the babies in the holy head. Holy head. I just say hold my head. They kind of blessing where the babies in the one, boom. That's how the blood. The God asked me what's up when I tell him I go. Thank God be a blessed. Listen. Oh, you are gonna step into my case, so make a dose of something. God don't step from my maternal was struggling. King is my phone. From my altar. Double a holocaust to make my God proud. Yes, that's my next end. I wanna see my mother flex inside her white bands. My level. We the kind of blessing. I'm gonna go shop the devil. So, kuna gane menike, first left to a king. Tell it to land from cement to the bar. I can see along the world. Look your neighbor for your eye. Tell us not this year, never not this year. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you for that rendition. Now is the time for speeches. I invite the class speakers for the class of 2020, Abdulaziz Muritala Baero Nyako and Salihu Hawa Bakari.
Good evening, everyone. I'd like to start by thanking God for keeping me, the principal, the vice principal, academics, and the vice principal, admin, staff, and fellow students alive to witness this day today because of our situation in our country. We, class of 2020, are taking this event not only to celebrate our accomplishments, but also to acknowledge the people who put us through school. People like Mommy, Mr. Yakubu, Mr. Tony, Mr. Godwin, Ms. Rita, Ms. Chabia, and the one and only Mr. Uche. We, class of 2020, want to present you with an award. Please come in here for the head boy. Head boy, Musa, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up. Mr. Uche, come up before we beat you like I'm rubber. Hurry up. Hurry up, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up. Please. People. Staff like Mr. David, aka Mr. Divas, Mr. D, Mr. Chimana, Mr. Victor, we'll not forget Mr. Victor. We all know why. Mr. Odonsa and others have helped us achieve our highest potential academically. But a great mind has stood apart from the staff. In fact, can everyone stand up for Mr. Ambrose? Everyone stand up, stand up. Everyone stand up for Mr. Ambrose. Hi, including people, stand up now. Why people here? Stand up. Stand up, stand up, stand up. Stand up, stand up, stand up. Mr. Ambrose. Mr. Ambrose, we are giving you this award to remember how much we appreciate your intellectual capabilities. Thank you very much, sir. I hope you continue to serve the school well with your great experience and wisdom. Getting into secondary school wasn't easy due to Ebola virus, Boko Haram, and living hasn't been easy either because of Corona, riots, and other things. But these things only made us stronger. These things only made us special. Despite these challenges, we still came out on top, and we continue to be the best of our generation. 2020, clap for yourselves. With what AUN Academy has given us, I mean the best teachers, best guardians, morals and discipline, there is no battle we class of 2020 and sets before and after us will not be able to face. I'd like to thank the admin staff, teaching staff, boarding staff, and students once more for making AUN Academy an unforgettable experience. I hope people enjoy your evening. Thank you.
Standing on the already existing protocols. Good evening, everyone. I'd like to start by saying alhamdulillah and also a big thank you to everyone seated here for this beautiful opportunity to stand before you as your class speaker. It is with great love and appreciation I'd like to acknowledge our very own mommy, Mrs. Nkom Usawulu. Dear mommy, you have played a big role in getting us to where we are today, and that is something that I'll always be grateful for. To Mr. Praise for being there to listen to each and every one of our cries and complaints at any time of the day. No amount of words will ever be enough to show you how much we love and appreciate your efforts. To Mrs. Asika for all her sacrifices and of course biology classes, we say a big thank you to you. I'd like to say a big thank you to our amazing teachers who have shaped us into who we are today, my fellow classmates, my juniors, and all members of the AUN community at large. Most importantly, may we all stand up in appreciation for our moms and dads for their immeasurable support for us. I would like to say a big thank you to our parents for always being there and supporting us in every possible way. We say thank you. Today, you may all be seated, please. Thank you. Today, we look back and recall different experiences we have gathered as a family within the four walls of AUN. During the past 6 years of our lives, we have made so much memories together, from the good ones to the not so bad ones. However, one thing that I know that is, despite everything, we always had and we always have each other's backs. I am so lucky to have met each and every one of you and to have been a part of each other's lives and to have made so much memories together. To my girls, Fai, Lala, Zara, Usi, Mary, Nanaji, Buju, and Fatima, here is a little thank you from me to you. Every day I wake up and I'm grateful for meeting these fantastic people. To my SS3 AII squad, classes, lively moments, and birthdays will never be the same without you guys. Without a doubt, we have been privileged to have had some of the best teachers who truly cared for us and gave us all they can to make sure that they mold us to become great members of the society. To our teacher that used to be a bad boy. And of course, we thank God for my neighbors. My fellow graduates, I do know for a fact that each and every one of us belong up there, and we have everything it takes to be there. In our own different ways, we are creative and smart. So please, even when you are out there, I want you to never doubt yourselves. I'm counting on seeing each and every one of us being great out there. I'll leave you with these golden words by Nelson Mandela. It goes, we must use time wisely and forever realize that the time is always right to do right. I know that wherever I go, I'll always keep the AUN Academy flag flying up high. God bless the AUN Academy and God bless you all. Thank you.
Once again, I want to use this opportunity at this moment to say a big thank you to the class of 2020. This is the second time this year that these wonderful young men and women have given me the shocker of my life. It started on the 6th of March while I was sitting innocently in my office, and behold, they walked into the office with a beautiful cake for my birthday. And this cake was in the colors of my super club, the Chelsea FC. I'm here once again this night. This is another surprise to me, and you must have heard what they were saying. I used to be in the... Thank you so much. I will rededicate myself to the services of AUN schools, and I will be on top of my game. Thank you. This time is the time for the awards, presentation of awards. Here we are making the presentations of WAEC, best results, JAM, best scores, and sports. And to do this, I'd like to invite the Assistant Director Academics, Alhaji Nazir Yahaya Mikhail, the Vice Principal Administration, Mr. Prince Abdul Karim, and Mrs. Asika Nnenna Cecilia, the Vice Principal Academics. We'll start with the Sports Awards. For the Sports Awards, we have Best Sports Woman Female, or Best Sports Person Female, Uma Fatima Abubakar. Most Improved Sports Person, Male, Tahir Sambo Abba. And the Most Valuable Player of the Year of the Season, Ishaka Abdulhaq Bauer. And for the JAM Awards, from the rear, Idushuye Alexa Zanadu with 254 points. Idris Muhammad Disina with 258 points. Muhammad Siyam Isa with 263 points. Bamanga Ahmad with 264 points. And standing at the top, the JAM Man of the Year, class of 2020, Ndoma Egba Oriri. The WAEC outstanding results. We have 8 distinctions, 2 A1s, 2 B2s, 4 B3. Muhammad Siyam Isa with 9 distinctions, 2 A1s, 2 B2s, 5 B3s. Idris Muhammad Disina. And this I want to describe as outstanding. She is the baby of the set. I pushed her and pushed her and pushed her and pushed her. And here she is tonight with 9 distinctions, 3 A1s, 2 B2s, 4 B3s. Madawaki Habiba Abubakar. And at the top, again with 9 distinctions, 3 A1s, 3 B2s, 3 B3s. Salihu Hawau Bakari, the class speaker female, class of 2020. Thank you so much. You may take your seats, Alhaji Nazir, Mrs. Asika, and the Vice Principal Administration, Mr. Preza Karim. At this point, I'd like to invite the class valedictorian. And the class valedictorian is in the person of Muhammad Siya Isa.
The administrator, deputy director, vice principal admin, vice principal academics, HODs, members of staff, HODs. It is with great honor that I am able to address my classmates and everyone on this great accomplishment in our young lives. On behalf of the class of 2020, I would like to start by thanking our parents, guardians, teachers, and other students for doing everything in their power to help us get to this point. They have been by our side through it all. From a personal standpoint, I was blessed with friends who encouraged and motivated me to set challenging goals for myself. Their endless support is the main reason I was able to accomplish my goal of being in the position I am currently as the valedictorian of this prestigious class of 2020. But graduation is not an end goal itself, but it's instead a part of a larger journey of life. Wherever the future takes you, let it take you somewhere. Life is a journey, and all accomplishments we achieve during its course should be taken as a starting point for further achievements. Lastly, I would like to thank my fellow students for making my past 6 years at AUN amazing. You make each day worthwhile, and your company will be sorely missed as I move on. Thank you.
Thank you, the class valedictorian, Mohammed Isa. Now is a presentation of admission letters from the American University of Nigeria. And to Abubakar Umar, LLB Law. Abubakar Bapa Bamanga, BSc Computer Science. Muhammad Idris, BSc Computer Science. Alexa Zanadusu Osaze Idusuyi, BSc Computer Science. Musa Yaya Abubakar, BSc Chemical Engineering. Amina Imam Abdullahi Bakari, BSc Management and Entrepreneurship. Husseina Tuga Abdurrahman, BSc Natural and Environmental Sciences. Sakina Sadiq Abubakar, BSc Petroleum Chemistry. Habiba Abubakar Madawaki, BSc Information Systems. Kehen Adiefok Brownson, BSc Natural and Environmental Sciences. Farida Umar Mahmoud, BSc Business Administration. Hawal Salihu Bakari, BSc Natural and Environmental Sciences. Mubarak Madu Shetima, BSc Software Engineering. Mariam Abubakar, BSc Computer Science. Ahmad Bamanga, BSc Computer Science. Akachukwu Jolly Yame, LLB Law. Ojegosowo Oriri Ndoma Egba, BSc Software Engineering. Aisha Abubakar Umar, LLB Law. Nicole Madubu Dauda, BSc Natural and Environmental Sciences. Abubakar Mahmoud Haruna, BSc Computer Science. Hassan Abdurrahman Tuga, BSc International and Comparative Politics. Fatima Umar, BSc Petroleum Chemistry. Aisha Saad Tahir, BSc International and Comparative Politics. Mariam Mustafa, BSc Communications and Multimedia Designs. Tambo, I guess this is Sambo Abatahir, LLB Law. Okay. Lastly, there is, I guess, this letters from somewhere. Atiku Musa Ibrahim. Please come and receive this from you.
This guy is the staff now. I get your food. I gave you 4 plates of food, right? Not including him. They said you guys.
Thank you, Alaji.
There are 3 men, 1 female.
Thank you for giving out these letters of admissions. And at this time, class of 2020, it is a time for your induction into the alumni. At this point, please, you be on your feet while I invite the representative of the president, AUN Schools Alumni, Fatima John Elias. Fatima John Elias, please come and lead them through this induction.
With you unto you, my fellow members of the American University of Nigeria Alumni Association. Congratulations, class of 2020.
Thank you, Fatima, for that. You may take your seats. And while sit down. So this is the time for the presentation of songs or song by the class. And at this point, are you taking your songs? Will you do that? Okay, so you come according to your numbers now. Come to the stage according to your numbers. According to your numbers, move up stage.
Here's to the world that we got. Cheers to the wish we can, but you're not. Cause some dreams bring back all the memories of everything we've been through. Toast to the ones in today. Toast to the ones that we lost on the way. Cause some dreams bring back all the memories. And the memories bring back the there's a time that I remember. And I didn't know. You know my forever. Everything will stay the same. Now my heart feel like December. Somebody say, cause I can't reach out to call you. Everybody hurts sometimes. Everybody hurts someday. Everything will be alright. What is the person to say? Here's to the love that we got. Cheers to the wish we had. Tonight, cause the dreams bring back all the memories of everything we've been through. Toast to the rain. Toast to the ones that we lost to the way. Cause the dreams bring back all the memories. Bring back memories. Bring back you. There's a time that I remember when I never thought so long. Nothing will be true. You can go for a start. And my heart feel like an ember, and it's not another dime. You tell me these don't just for you, 'cause you know I never tried. Yeah, everybody hurts sometimes. Everybody hurts someday. Everything will be alright. Always a person to say. Here's to the ones that we got. Cheers to the wish we had. Tonight, cause the dreams bring back all the memories of everything we've been through. Toast to the ones in today. Toast to the ones that we lost on the way. Cause the dreams bring back all the memories. And the memories bring back S-T-Y-L, just, oh yeah. We still there, let's go, walk we still there, carry go, nobody walk out, nobody go, nobody go, nobody crazy, nobody crazy, people talk, say, talking on the letter, baby, I'm staying through the rain and the stormy weather. Whether them like her, no whether them no say, no whether them pretend, we still there. People talk, say, one day we go better. Never say that today is already better. And I left and I right, I see two hands in, waiting like feel the same. There's no God, we still carry on. Nobody goes, say, girl, you're behind me lucky. I can see reflection.
Thank you, class of 2020, for your wonderful song presentation. It is now time to cut your graduation cake. So you file behind the cake. You go file behind the cake. Okay. Okay, pay attention now. Those let us be aware of our situation. You know, we are under a curfew. Our curfew time is 10 p.m. So we want to permit those who wish to take their leave now in order to beat the curfew. So you may wish to leave now to beat the 10 o'clock time. So for us to cut the graduation cake, class of 2020, our toast for the cake . Are you listening?